Nick Ferrari at breakfast on LBC.
While Boris Johnson and his Conservatives will be celebrating most of the front pages, I would imagine, this morning, I don't know they'll celebrate the front page of the Times because they've got their hands on a very good story about a report or review into the HS2 scheme, which says it should go ahead despite costs ballooning to £88 billion and a significant drop in the benefit to, they say, taxpayers. That's you and me in most instances. This, it says, will increase pressure on Boris Johnson to confirm or to say the Conservative Party might not continue with the network. The Prime Minister sought to delay a decision until after the general election. The report has been written by Douglas Okavi, the former HS2 chairman, has found the procurement strategy for the first phase of HS2 has been a failure. Prices have been escalated significantly. There are also costs from the benefit to the taxpayers have fallen. So should we proceed with HS2? Penny Gaines, who chairs Stop HS2, so I think we know her views. Has it now reached an absurd cost in your view? Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I mean, it's got to the point where it's 88 billion, they think, at the moment, but they also think that's going to go up to possibly 100 billion. That's the number that Boris Johnson has spoken about. It's got to the point where you say something that was a good idea at this price is now a bad idea at that price. And we all do it. We could do it on sort of anything that anyone's planning. The moment the costs start going up, you have to say, is this still a good idea? And HS2 was never a good idea. It's astounding that someone like Lord Adonis can say, oh, yeah, any amount, sort of, yeah, it's still a good idea. We ought to spend that money. We do have to look at the costs. We do have to look at whether the benefits are worth it. But the other thing, I think the timing of the leak is astonishing. It comes the day after the Brexit Party announced they aren't going to be standing in Conservative seats. That means most of the seats along Phase 1 are no longer going to be contested by the Brexit Party, who have been opposed to HS2 almost from the moment of inception. Some of the seats on Phase 2, they're not going to be contested by the Brexit Party either. It's an astounding bit of cynicism from whoever leaked it, and it also...
I'm sorry, do you think this will help the government or hinder the government? I'm confused.
I think it will hinder the government.
Right, I see.
Overall. But the timing is the thing that is surprising, because it means that along Phase 1 seats, the Brexit Party aren't going to be the anti-HS2 alternative that they would have been otherwise. The Green Party is still opposed to HS2, but again, there are seats on Phase 1 where they've said they're not standing. Right. So the timing is quite clearly...
realistically, Penny Gaines, I think with everything that we're hearing about Brexit and the health service and other matters, I don't know how much HS2 is going to be a vote shifter.
In some seats, I think it would have been. We know that there's protection camps along Phase 1. Right. But, I mean, of course, HS2 is not just an issue along the route. The costs are so much, and the benefits just aren't there to make the costs worth
lastly, 9 to 10 billion pounds already in, so we just effectively sink that money lastly then. Just kiss it goodbye and cancel the project, is what you're saying.
Well, economists have a term for that. It's the sunk cost facility. It's like saying we've spent the money on a survey for a house, let's buy it even though the survey says it's bad.
Heck of an expensive survey, one has to say that.
Well, yes. Yeah, but there's some of those costs that they will be able to recoup. They've bought up property, they'll be able to sell that back, so that's not a lost cost. But in addition, there's property, homes and businesses along the line of the route which HS2 have taken over.
Penny Gaines, you chair Stop HS2. Thank you.